Hello, hello, my lovely web weavers. How are we all today? Well, this evening, I should say. I am currently a little bit buzzed. I decided that I would do a random stream, because why the hell not? I enjoy sharing my fun with everyone else, so I thought I'd do that as well. So yes, welcome. I hope you will enjoy what we will be doing. I decided that I'm going to play some Heartopia, because apparently later tonight it will be the star shower or something similar. So I'm sort of using the stream to kind of keep myself awake and stuff like that. So it should be good. It should be good. But for those watching in the VOD, I hope you enjoy the Heartopia stream. I do quite enjoy playing this game. It is a sort of slice of life MMO. Hi Nero, welcome. Yes, I know, it's a random stream. Whether or not this video gets nuked by the end of it is questionable as well, but... Hi Fishy, hello, welcome. Yes, good morning to you, Nero, as I do see that you did just say good morning in the Discord. With that little segue, if you do wish to join the Discord and see what I'm talking about every time I mention the Discord, the link to our Discord is in the video description or the profile bio. Fishy, depending on how my drunk brain works, I don't know. Maybe it'll get nuked, maybe it won't, but I'm not drunk, I am just buzzed, by the way. So, we're going to be playing Heartopia, and if anyone wants to join this absolutely adorable game, I've got my friend code in my socials on the Discord, and the game is actually quite fun if you actually enjoy sort of like the slow-paced slice of life sort of thing. But without further ado, I shall switch over to the gaming screen. Now, I think it was game capture that worked well with this one. Let's see. There we go. How's that? Can you guys hear the music? Well, actually, no, you probably can't because it is actually quite low, so... I'll turn that back up. Why is it everyone thinks my semi-drunk sort of la mood is cute? But yes. So, how's that? Is the music alright? It's very cozy, comfy sort of game. So yes. Can be heard? Good. For this game, I think I'm just going to get rid of the... Yeah, that works. Because I don't think we'll get above the yellow, honestly. But yes, so welcome to Heartopia. I was playing before I started streaming, but I just was running around grabbing resources and stuff like that. But first things first, I will change into something that I enjoy. Well, it might be a tad loud, actually. Okay, one sec. I'll set it to that. Because it's cute. Also, good night. Saw the notification. I wanted to say hi. Hi, Sora. Sleep well. I hope you have wonderful dreams. But yes, as I show you around the house, I'm going to change into something that took me 4 fucking ever to get. So, this is my lovely Chinese Lunar New Year outfit that I painstakingly won out of the lovely gacha system that they had. So basically it was a progressive increase gacha. So for every spin it would go up. So by the end of it, I think it cost me actual red hearts, which ended up costing me actual money. But yes, we also currently have a My Little Pony Friendship is Magic crossover with this game. And it's absolutely great. I kind of went full nuts and got the special Rainbow Power set because I'm a Rainbow Dash. I am a Rainbow Dash nut. You know, I got the nice little 2-seater Ferrari, which was really cute. But welcome to my garden, oh lovely weavers of the web. As you can see, I got this lovely statue of the goddess. A lovely place to sit down. And you know she's a good goddess because she has a kitty cat. Kitty cats are my favorite. Yes. I've got a little seating arrangement when I have visitors and have tea out in the garden so we can watch the plants grow and have a look at all the wonderful flowers that I've managed to accumulate over the time. There are a few that I wish I'd actually be able to get again. There was this lovely purple flower that takes a while to grow, but once it does, it looks absolutely adorable. But yes, so this is my garden. This is where I level up my gardening hobby. As you can see, I am currently trying to grind it out to level 10. My 2 favorite hobbies in this game seem to be the gardening, the insect catching, and the fishing, as well as the cats, but that's just, yeah. Cats are cats. You have to love cats. Must love cats. Yeah, so this is my garden. I've got a lovely couple of trees. This tree got me forever to get because it was part of this snowy battle pass. They are doing a winter event and you basically had to go through, I think, like almost a quarter of the battle pass before you got this tree. Or was it one of the first things you got? No, that's right. It's the purple flowers that... Where did I get you? Oh, wonderful white tree. Was it part of the Frost Bell? Possibly it's part of the Frost Bell. No, because they're Fairy Tale and the Willow Tree is their tree. But yes, as you can see, I am thoroughly addicted to this game. I have spent way too much money and way too much funds. Yes, those are 2 different things on this game. Oh no, I know where this came from. I think this came from the last gacha, which is where this outfit comes from. minus the wings. The wings are because I spend way too much money. But basically, hello person. What are you doing? Hi. Aww. They're giving me coffee. I'd probably go for a coffee right about now. Try and sober me up a little bit. Okay, just randomly gives me coffee and then disappears. Okay. Anyway, so this is my garden of my little house. Basically, I have my growing area, which currently I'm growing carrots, wheat, and corn at the moment. And then you've got my little bird bath, which if we feed the birds, which I don't have currently because bird watching is not kind of one of my go-to hobbies. I find it quite boring and it doesn't really give you anything either. But we've got the little snow bear here, which creates snowballs. And what the snowballs are for are this. Of course, they're currently doing a winter event. Oh, and for those that are like, oh, I can't play this game because I don't have a computer or my laptop will die. This is a mobile game. This is legitimately something you can get on mobile. Yes, that is my snow sculpting hobby, which I am currently 1 tier away from getting the maximum. The only downside to that is the sheer and simple fact that everything is random. So I have been trying and trying and trying and trying and trying and trying and trying to finish this. It's my little photo shoot area when I have weavers that have decided to join the Heartopia. Which, by the way, we have actually quite a few of our weavers who play. So if you're part of the Discord, sometimes you will see a few of us playing Heartopia at a time. But due to the fact that everything is random, this piece here has been missing for way too long. Yeah, one more piece and I've got the photo booth that I wanted to set up. You know, that lounger here, this 2-seater couch, was from the last gacha. So that's the thing. They could have made it. They could have actually, reminds me, I should actually share the stream link. Because they've actually got a Discord as well, funnily enough. So what I might do is I might remember to actually share this to the Heartopia Discord. Share your streams. Me. I want to be a millionaire. So do I, lovely. So do I. Having that many coins would be absolutely perfect in this game. There we go. So, as I was saying, they really didn't have to make it gacha for the snow mechanics. Oh, they flap. I didn't know they flapped. I just saw that out of the corner of my eye. Anyway, getting sidetracked very easily. Welcome to the crow-like brain that is my brain when I've had a few drinks. Oh, hello, random person again. Hello. Eh? Oh, you want to resonate. Okay. There you go. So yeah, the My Little Pony has this little resonate event where you kind of collect the energies and then you go and give it to the tree. Here you go. Alright. So, I will give you the grand tour. This is my house. Across here we have my little book display, which basically I created this little read books, books cool sign for these books here. They're basically for the little story that I was writing way back on a different Discord. But, so this is the entryway. You come in. I like the animation. Very magical girl core. Yeah. Like, not to mention, there are, like, just standard outfits as well. Like, me on a normal day. Or, you know, if I'm feeling southern. You know, or then they've got more, like, magical ones, which is like, this one. You know, this is the snow set that came with the event. You know? Well, then you've got the Frost Guard set that they had, which was part of a gacha. It was graciously helped fund by a weaver that currently left the server, but then there's also this one, which I call the kind of going out attire. Then there's this one, which is just, you know, again, sort of funny, have some fun with the design. Well, then this one, which is like, I'm cold. It's winter. I'm wearing all of my cold gear, my nice, you know, woolen tights, my nice woolen shoes. Well, then you've got this one, which was another sort of like snow gear outfit with the little, you know, no name heart pattern design, which in no way refers to another company. But I always see that as a certain other company's IP, but so that Heartopia doesn't get sued, they are legally distinct. But yes, so this is my entranceway, and hello, Pursa. This is my lovely cat, Pursa. I have two cats. I have Pursa, and over there is... no, I didn't end up going with Furcival. It was... Why do you not let me love you? Oh well. So we've got Pursa, which they actually let you put like little costumes on your pets. So like they've got the dragon from My Little Pony, or then you've got the bread cats, which I absolutely adore. Like these were from the current gacha that's going on. So these two are absolutely adorable. I love these. Then you have these ones, which are the ones that I currently have them dressed up in because I like this sort of snow messenger sort of one. And then we have Snowy. That's right, Snowy. Snow White cat with the Stellar Emissary set. Again, one of the I paid way too much money for this game sets. And just thinking of it, I did recently just get... Let's do some dress up, shall we? What was it that I just got? This. I just recently got this. Yeah, they're really cute. But yeah, I just recently unlocked this, which is the partner to the wings. So it's got the wings, Honestly, I think that really suits that sort of hair, that outfit. Then I think we'll go with these boots, which were from the previous gacha, because I don't like this. This is what actually goes with the outfit, right? I know that's what's meant to go with the outfit, but it doesn't suit me. That's what I prefer. You know, high heels, proper socks, all the way up to the thigh. You know? Nice and good. And then if we want to, we can go a lovely full-length glove, which that actually merges really well with this outfit. Because sometimes you'll get clipping issues if you get certain outfits that aren't quite matchable. Like they'll clip through, like you can see the outfits clipping through the hair, yada yada yada, but that's just the game. You know, that's just how this game is. And then I think if we add... Got the ice elf ears. No, because my hair's in the road for that one. So instead, we could go with that. And have the old see no evil, speak no evil sort of angel look. Or we could go single monocle. Or actually, that looks really nice with it. Sort of musical note monocle. With the stars on the cheek. Kind of fits the whole aesthetic that's going on. And for the... I wonder if we can actually have a bag and not lose that. Yeah, no. Alright, so if we have the wings, we can't have a bag, unfortunately. Unfortunately. What we can have is a handheld bag. Which kind of doubles as a accessory that you have in game. So as you can see, if I had the other costume on, I'd have the bao buns for the Chinese New Year, or hey, it's going to rain, so I've got an umbrella. Well, then you've got this, which is the frost feather floating lamp. You know, I am the light bearer. Or hell, let's just go full war and seal cannon everyone. Well, then we've got the old school penguin mimicry hand lantern that actually shakes when you walk. This is a new one. I must have only just got this recently. But these two are from the newest gacha, which are the sort of fantasy-esque one. You know, I've got the frost bell duster for dusting around the house. But the only catch with these is that they kind of make it a little bit difficult to do certain things, because you've got to put that away first. But, excuse me. But yeah, so this is sort of the meat and potatoes of the game. Is like dressing up your character and all that sort of stuff. Appearance unsaved. Are you sure you want to exit? Yeah, cancel. Save. Haha. See? So yeah, this is my entrance area. We've got the giant stuffed teddy bear that I've just kind of stuck in the corner because I bought it and I don't know where to put it. So it goes here. And then I've got my, like, little shoe seat. You know, if you come in the house, you take off your shoes, you put them in the drawer, and you got the little bunny figure. And then if we come to the right, we have my bedroom, which of course is absolutely chock full of plushies. Teddy bears, anything soft and cuddly is in my room. Ah, see that flower? That's the flower that I was talking about before. I'd love to actually grow more of these, but they are quite difficult to make propagate in the actual game. You've got to set it out in a certain way so that the game actually does stuff. But now, for those that think, the furniture is just for show and yada yada yada, no. Some furniture actually has features. Like this one lets me change my actual facial expressions and stuff like that. Or I can change my hairstyle. You know, I've got the bow bun hairstyle. I've got this one, which is the one I'm currently wearing, if I remember correctly. Well, then I've got the pigtails, the high ponytail, which you can change the color of as well. Like, you can't, it's not just stuck at black. You can change its color. So, like, actually, I think that fits this outfit a lot better. So we'll probably actually keep that. But yeah, we've got, like, different eyebrow types, different eye shapes, mustache if you want to be funny. Because every character is unisexed. Like, when you first start the game, the only way that you could tell that the character is male or female is basically by the hairstyle and the clothes you choose to wear. So it doesn't matter whether you want to play a female character, it doesn't matter whether you want to play a male character, you can play whatever you want. You want to play a mix of the characters, like I said, you know, Amelia Watson says hello. But, you know, we've got the makeups, which again, funny little makeups that we have. I think I was currently wearing that one, which is the Forest Belle makeup, which I absolutely adore because it's so cute. You know, if you want to change your skin color to match more precisely, you've got that as well. Take the hat off and all the accessories to show you what it looks like without anything. It's absolutely adorable. Adorkable, honestly. So that's what mirrors and stuff do, and that's any mirror. Like, that's just a wall hanging mirror. And if we come in here, my private bathroom that took me for fucking ever to actually make. But, you know, you've got the shower, you've got the bathtub, a lovely little towel rack, and a window for lighting. But even this sink, you know, that does the whole water on, water off thing, can change your appearance. You know, you got the toilet, which you can kind of jokingly sit on like a chair. You know, it's really cute. And when you get up, it does the whole flushy flush. But yes, this is my bathroom. And then you've got the bed. Now, the funny... can I not... Okay. Word of pretense to this game. They do still have some bugs. Like, as you can see, I can't interact with the bed. You can usually interact with the bed. There are usually sleepy buttons that will change your outfit into the... Not you. Dress up. This one. it will change you into your pajama set. So if you try to sleep in a bed, you will you will actually get changed into your pajamas, which for me is just an oversized hoodie, because that's usually all I wear during winter. You know, or you've got the ice skating, which is a new thing that they brought out with this update and event, which I hope they keep. I do know they gave us our own ice rink, so it's probably going to be a forever thing. But yeah, so continuing with the house tour. Sorry if I'm talking a lot. I just realized I'm like non-stop just yakking constantly. It's pretty much the way that I usually go when I get a little bit tipsy. But yes, this is my sitting room slash lounge room. I've got my little teddy tea time sort of setup, which I absolutely adore. You know, sit down, have a nice cup of tea with some friends. And then we've got in here, we've got the dining room kitchen. So we've got my lovely kitchen, which I basically just threw together with a crap ton of different items that I found and managed to purchase on the daily market that comes up. So I've got my little fridge, I've got my little cooking area, which is where you basically do the cooking hobby. So for instance, this is the cooking hobby. So you pay attention to the stopwatch, right? And if that shows up, you press the button. Now, if that doesn't show that it's built for mobile, I don't know what is. But yes. Ooh, sugar. Huh, this is doing the event a lot more than usual, so... No? Just a level 1? Okay. That's a bit strange. But yeah, so that's the cooking hobby. If you enjoy cooking, there's a load of recipes to kind of go and find. There's even a mushroom pie that I, for the life of me, have not been able to unlock, because it's a random event that you get if you have a daily quest that is collect mushrooms. So I'm kind of a little bit miffed about that, but it'll be fine. Somebody stole my car. Anyway. No, I don't want to do the event. Sorry. Bye-bye. But yeah, so every now and then someone might start the events, and to show you what they are, we basically have the current event, which is the frost spore fishing, which is basically what they call a special disease that's happening to the fish that turns them into this sort of crystalline structure. I don't know whether I have any left in my bag. Let me have a look. No, I sold them all. Okay. What I can show you is these, which are frost spore butterflies. As you can see, they're quite beautiful. But yeah, they're this event's sort of rare collectible to get during the event. They have special events that you've actually got to go do to get the actual items and stuff like that. Like, the frost spore fishing is the only way that you get the whale shark, and then you've got the frost spore butterfly, which is the only way that you get the red frost spore butterfly, which for the longest time I thought didn't exist. But as you can see, it's actually quite pretty. You know, it's that very vibrant red. Another thing that always seems to happen whenever I have a drink is my nose starts to get all blocked up, which is annoying. But yeah, so as you can see, there's like food that you can have and eat and make. There's little like glow sticks that I think just recently came out because there is actually an event that does happen here. They're basically concerts that you can basically get to do. Then you have the normal events that are all the time, which are like the bait the insect ones, the sea fishing event, the bird watching event, yawn. Then you've got two kind of fun little, like, I don't know what they're for. I think they're just funny and fun. Yes, I know. What do you want? Hey, to keep the old sea... Oh, okay. No, thank you. Sorry. Not doing fishing at the moment. I am showing my weavers around my house. So yeah, these are actually puzzles. So as you could probably see in my inventory, I've got these. Now, you can actually do the puzzles. Like, if you put them down in the world, you can actually do puzzles. Now, if you're a fan of puzzles, like I am, this feature was probably one of the ones that I absolutely adored. The only catch is you have to basically pray that the daily shop has a new puzzle. Because there's only a select few different puzzles that I've found thus far. And most of them I already own and probably have completed. If not, they're sitting in my inventory. But yeah. Ha. And then you can pick it up and it's a completed puzzle. But yeah, so I've got like three giant puzzles that I completed here in the garage. Which, if no one kind of figured that out by the amount of cars and vehicles that I own. So we come back in here to the entryway and then we go up here, which is a feature that I just added because the spiral staircase was part of the gacha. And I only just recently got that, and I absolutely love spiral staircases. I find them absolutely adorable. But we come up to my hobby room, where I do all my puzzles, as you can see. All of my completed puzzles. Some of them done with weavers, some of them done with random friends that I've made on Heartopia. A couple of books that I got from weavers, I think. But then we have these, which are my picture frames. Now, for every weaver that joins, I take a photo with. And then I put into a photo frame. So, as you can see, we've got quite a few weavers that do play the game. You know. I don't like this picture frame. You need a very specific type of photo for this one to work. But we've got one spare slot at the moment, and I don't think there's anything I need to add. No. There's that. And yes, the lights are actually toggleable. You know, so as you can see, this is all lit up. Now it's not. Key. So it actually has lighting effects, which I think is pretty cool. But yes, we've got 16, 64, 36, and 100-piece puzzles. Now, my puzzle wall is sadly slowly getting taken up, which I'll end up probably going across this wall here with puzzles, because puzzle wall is cool. But we come from my hobby room to my music room. Now, you can actually play these. So yeah, certain items like the piano and the metal drum are interactable straight from the get-go. But sadly, items like the violin, not the violin, the lute, the guitar, the recorder aren't interactable. And neither's the microphone, sadly. The metronome, on the other hand, to help you keep the time and tell you how to go, it's always good to have and always good to know. So if you need the time and how to keep it so, a metronome will keep you on the path you should show. But yeah, so we've got an interactable metronome which lets you keep the rhythm to whatever you want. So if you really want a fast and furious beat, this is what you need to do, sort of thing. But the other really cool thing that comes with this game is this, which is the recorder. Now this is a music piece that I bought from the music shop, created by Mika, one of the weavers in the Discord server. They are very active on Heartopia. They are the GOAT when it comes to certain hobbies, because they've already maxed out their, I think it's their fishing. Hang on, let me have a look. She posted something recently in theater, I think. Scroll back past all the dancing me emotes. Oh yeah, I created my own song. I forgot about that. Ah, here it is. Yeah, so Mika, the GOAT, the crazy woman or person that she is, I don't quite know. I never like to misgender anyone, but she basically 10 leveled her cooking and 10 leveled her gardening. She is 4 levels away from her bird watching, which good on her, because I absolutely despise bird watching in this game. But yeah, she literally is like the GOAT when it comes to this game. And so we come here and there's my crystal throne to sit and look out on the city. So that's pretty much my music room. We've got my little aquarium full of, so that's the frost spore fish right there. So as you can see, the blue sort of seahorse and the pufferfish, that's what a frost spore fish looks like. Oh yeah, no, I have literally watched Mika use some program fuckery to play Imagine Dragons, I think was one of them. But like, You know, and if you are feeling like game, and then if we hit the stop button, there we go. Now, if I hit the no, not the play, it's this one. So it literally will record exactly what you played. So if you're one of those whizzes with keyboards, I just woke up. What's going on? Surprise! Random stream! Because I have had a little bit too much to drink. But I thought I'd play something nice and cozy and show everyone Heartopia. Because I absolutely adore Heartopia and I hope more people do. So that was the music room / puzzle room / event room, because we did have a community day a few weeks back, and I had Pumbaa and Jack race to see who could complete a puzzle quickest, and it ended up to be a tie. But moving on with the tour, we come to my balcony, which is a lovely little terrarium in progress sort of area. I'm going to turn this into just absolute terrariums with all the different insects that you can catch. So as you can see, we currently have the morning cloak, the purple emperor, and my personal favorite because it reminds me of my Kamiyoshi, the Raja Brooks birdwing. Now this one reminds me of my Kamiyoshi because it is the most vibrant, happy green that you could have. It's beautiful and absolutely adorable. But the other one that I really, really like for complete. Oop. Turn the light on. So yeah, you can actually turn the lights on and off. But here, this is another one that I really adore as well, which is the mini moon moth. It's an adorably cute sort of pastel moth, and that's actually what they look like in real life. They almost look like a pastel sort of thing out of fantasy. I'm not even kidding you. But as for what insects you can get currently, we've got these lovely insects here. So we've got the frostball mother of pearl, the purple, which this one's my favorite from the event because purple. I love purple, as you could probably tell with the gaming screen overlay. But we've got the purple butterfly. We've got the Queen Alexandra birdwing in frostball, the silk morpho butterfly in blue, the postman butterfly in a lovely red, but then we have the normal butterflies, which actually stay pretty true to what they actually look like in real life. So you've got the old world swallowtail butterfly, the cute but drab orange tip, the crimson the common brimstone. It's cool that they're basing it off real life insects. I know, right? Like, it's really cool. And they kept it really, really like to the letter. Granted, for those that do want to play this game on mobile, you will not have this sort of graphic fidelity unless you want your battery to explode. because I'll show you now, because performance is set to ultra high, but they even basically warn you, may cause heating and lag. So yeah, they are kind enough to warn you not to blow your own phone up. Oh, again, I love this game to death, but there are still some glitches. There are still some problems. So it's not 100% perfect, nothing ever is. But this drives me insane. Because I can't click it and get it, that little red dot stays there perpetually, annoying the ever-living crap out of me. But hopefully, once the event is finished and they do the next big update, they'll fix it. Hopefully. I hope. I really do love this game. So I really hope they do fix it. But, like, look at this. Look at this. Look at this adorable little creature. Like the amethyst flower beetle. Now, I don't know if that's really what an amethyst flower beetle looks like, but oh my fucking god, it is so cute. You know, I know these don't look as cute as this, because grasshoppers are scary as fuck if you actually look at the real life versions. Well, you know, you've got the Siberian grasshopper, which I can tell you right now are absolutely horrifying in real life. Well, then you've got the purple emperor butterfly, which is absolutely adorable. Or then this one, the pink katydid, however you pronounce that fucking word. It's adorable. I'm not a pink girl. I do not do pink, usually. But this thing is fucking cute. You know? Yeah, I know, right? It's like this. Damsel flies are absolutely horrifying in real life, but they are beautifully colored, you know? But this is just like really cute, you know? They don't have the massive mandibles that they would have if they were a real damsel. But yeah, as you can see, there are different ones that I haven't been able to catch yet. Oh, they have a mantis. What the fuck? When do you get the mantis? They have Mediterranean mantis. I absolutely adore fucking mantae. They have scarabs as well. Okay, if you guys have scarabs, you should have a spider in here somewhere. Please. Please? Please. I know people are scared of spiders, but give me a spider. Please. Even if it has to be during the fucking October event. Anyway, enough of my rambling on that. As you can see, they have the fish as well. So you have like the little oriental ship, the shrimp. The beltfish, which I think's absolutely terrifying. Even in this game, it looks scary as, like, what the fuck? You know, well then you've got the sea stickleback. It just looks like a derpy little guy. You know, well then you've got the common octopus, which took me forever to fucking catch because it was a special event in the fishing event that you've got to trigger to get. Hence, I've only got a 1-star equivalent. Well, then you've got the pygmy, Atlantic pygmy octopus, which was absolutely adorable. Pain in the ass to catch without the perfume. Spiders are adorable. For general audiences, they can learn just like, yeah, I know, right? Like, do what they did for Oh, what was that? Lucas! 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 Do what they did for Lucas. The little jumping spider. You know, you got the pufferfish. These three I haven't caught. But for some reason, I have images for. You know? Like, I'd love to be able to catch the blue koi. Because that looks like it's going to be absolutely cute as. This one, I'm guessing, is a fishing event that you can catch it in. But then you've got also, like, tadpoles, gobies, Eastern European crayfish, Atlantic salmon. And there's even more. Like, as you level up your hobbies, you will unlock more and more and more things to kind of do. So for the next level of bug catching, for instance, it unlocks the next 4 insects, right? Gotta go back to work. Have fun, Nero. I hope you have a good day at work. Oh yeah, so like fishing, you unlock the different fishes as you level up your stuff, you know? Oh, so if I get to level 7, I get another cat. I become the crazy cat lady with 3 cats. But yeah, and then there's like the food. The food you unlock also by upgrading your hobbies and stuff like that. The only one that's really different, which I kind of makes sense, is gardening. You know, you get the different plants and seeds and stuff like that per level. Never kind of understood it for like insects or fishing, because insects and fish are going to be wherever you go. But like I said, bird watching, not my sort of thing, because literally all the bird watching is look through camera. Excuse me. Look through camera. Line up perfect picture. Take photo. So that is pretty much all bird watching is. Thank you. Oh, it's Starfall time. Look at that. Yeah, meteor shower. That's adorable. But yeah, this is the first time I've ever actually been able to stay awake long enough to actually see this animation. And apparently there is a person we need to find, which is Doris. Hello, Som. Random friend that I made. But yeah, Doris sells special event stuff for like weather events. That's really cool. You know, the day is starting to... And it does have a day-night cycle. Like, the server that I play on is the C server. I play on the C server because it's the closest to Australia. You know, so the Philippine time zone, basically. So the day-night cycle actually has a sun going down, moon coming up sort of cycle. But let's continue with the tour of the house. What I didn't show you before we went in was my patio. I've got my lovely little sculptures here. that I painstakingly got over the time that I was doing the snow sculptures. But if we come back up here to our balcony, I've got my little seat arrangement for if I want to entertain guests on the balcony. You know, watch the star fall, something like that. I've also got these, which are absolutely adorable. That came with the winter event currently. Like lazy lounges, which I absolutely adore. Sorry that my nose is just not playing nice. And the worst thing is I haven't got any tissues on hand. But, ooh, what that? Oh, that was cool. Did you see that? Did you see that, chat? That was cool. Okay, we're going to have a look. No, finish the house tour. We're literally almost finished. No shiny magpie brain. Finish the goddamn house tour first. My one complaint about the spiral staircase in this game. There we go. Yeah, shooting stars. Oh, and for all those pixel artists out there, they have the art. I hear I came online just in time to miss something cool. Hi Marcus, welcome, welcome. You missed the really cool meteor shower effect that just happened. So a big meteor must have crashed down on the map somewhere. But as you can see, we're having a meteor shower in-game. Which is absolutely cool and stunning. Oh, here we go, here we go. There we go. So, for all those pixel artists out there, they do have painting. And it is pixel art style. So you literally, like, currently I'm not an artist. Like, I've never purported to be an artist. I never will purport to be an artist. I am quite envious of artists for their ability to be as creative as they are. But when it comes to coloring in or like doing stuff like that, I can get behind it. Oh, and that's not even the half of it. Ishy. That's not even the half of it. So as you can see, I've got the painting, the two coloring ins that I did, right? But then remember how I said that I made the sign that said read books, books cool? This is the feature that I used. The ability to actually color and create your own sort of outfits. So, for instance, I made a lampshade that I think it was I don't have it anymore. What a pity. What a oh, here it is. Here it is. Here it is. So see? It's nothing pretty, nothing special, but if you are a decent artist, you could make some amazing designs given the limitations of what the game can give you, you know? But the next part of our tour comes to my duplex. So this is my sort of rental apartment. Also, regarding art, I'm sure you can get your art skills to where you want them with time. I'm liking the lampshade, honestly. Well, I have kind of started meddling with art, Like, if you're part of the Discord server, there's an emote that I created called Slime. And it's just basically a little bouncing ball that I spent way too long hyper-focusing on to try and get to bounce smoothly. But this is my rental apartment duplex sort of thing. So this is the kitchen. I used a lot of the new gacha items to create the kitchen. These came with a special event that passed just recently. Again, it's part of the teddy bear set, which I'll show you the complete set, because that's another good thing about this game. They wrap everything up in nice little sets. So if you do want to show off like an entire set, like this was the gacha set that just passed, the Polar Hymn Ice Palace set. Now I would have loved to have been able to get this. The Snow Globe stage. Or this one, the Icicle Throne pedestal. But unfortunately I didn't have enough tickets, and I didn't have any luck in the actual gacha pool, as you can see. Thank you. So yeah, as you can... Wait, when did I get... Okay, never mind. Moving on. But yeah, as you can see, they've got like different sets and stuff like them. Like, these aren't gacha, they're premium paid stuff. But, well, I say premium, they're a freemium. They're freemium because they're the free items that you can get with the blue currency. Now, there is a difference. There's 4 different currencies. There's coins, which are the stock standard you can get all the time if you sell shit currency. Then you have the stars, which are harder to get, but not as hard as, say, the blue hearts, right? Then you have the blue hearts, which are specifically only gettable through doing certain things. And then you have the red hearts, which are the paid currency. So, as you can see, you know, you've got some furniture sets that are set to the blue hearts. The picture frames, I'm so glad I found out you can buy more picture frames with the blue currency. But then you've got stuff that's also behind the red currency. You know, like, this outfit is a paid premium currency set. You know, the same with the Mana Mistress and the Mana Earl. Which, honestly, I don't like this set at all. Like, nothing. Nothing in this set I enjoy. It just looks bleh. And yeah. Oh yeah, I forgot about the weekly. She's Madeline, she's brave and smart and strong. So yeah, as you can see, they do have certain things. Like this was the Valentine's Day stuff. It's only got 2 days left. I'm not going to buy anything from the Valentine's Day set because it just didn't really catch me. You know, they've got the fireworks and stuff like that. Well, then they've got the New Year's, the Lunar New Year's. If you want to have the Lunar Dragon head, you could get one for your pet with the blue currency. Or you can buy some fireworks. Or some even bigger fireworks. You can buy premium vehicles. And then you have the rare collectibles. Like if you get sick of trying to get rare timber or roaming oak, which are like daily daily collectibles, right? These are where you come to get them. But then you also have stuff like this, which are like random different types of fireworks. The one, okay. Small rant and side critique. This pisses me off. This is wrapping paper, right? This is for prettier wrapping paper. They want premium currency for the wrapping paper. Do you know what wrapping paper does? It lets you gift books and music to other people instead of having them pay for it. Yeah. That's it. It's for books and the CDs. Nothing else. No furniture, no clothing, no collectibles, nothing. Not even puzzles. Puzzles, I would expect that you should be able to gift like this. Right? It's a box with cardboard pieces in it. It's a puzzle. But no, you cannot gift puzzles. To even gift a friend, you need to be level 3 friend level. Level 3 friend level. Right? And they want 10 red hearts per wrapping paper. It's only usable once. Your friend can't use it once it's unwrapped. 10 premium currency. You want prettier wrapping paper to make it look even more special? 50 premium currency. 20 of the hearts is only 39 USD, 0.39 USD. 60 is $1, right? To me in Australian, that's $2. Or about 70 cents for the 20 heart one. So, yeah, it's not a lot, but it is still kind of like you want us to pay basically 10 cents per wrapping paper just to give a book or a CD that we may have made to a friend that we may or may not have leveled up to level 3. Yeah, no. I'm sorry, but change it to blue. Change it to the fucking blue currency. At least this one, the cheapest one. Change it to the blue currency. Even if you've got to put it up to 20 blue coins. You know, just, yeah. But, anyway. That's my little rant. And those that are watching from the Heartopia Discord server, hello! But, yeah, so this is the B&B rentable apartment kitchen. And it's really cute and cozy. You know, you've got a couple of cheesecakes to sit and eat with a nice cup of coffee. You know, once I get the... you see, in this one, in the Forest Bell spell, they have a TV terrarium sort of thing. As you can see, it's kind of cute, right? That's kind of cute. So if I ever manage to pull it, or if I decide, fuck it, and let's just, you know, ball, I could just buy this version, or this version. You know, this is really cute. These are cute. You know, I don't want to spend my tickets, because these are interchangeable. You know, they don't just go for the one thing. But yeah, so the gacha isn't overly, how to put it. It's greedy. It is. Like, it will eat your money. But at the same time, they have pity draws. So they'll give you like 30 of the expedition pass currency, which is like half of a draw. So you don't spend as much doing it, right? But for those the freemium players, you can earn the draw tokens doing certain event things or getting certain collectibles up to a certain point. But yeah, as you can see, I've full cleared Rainbow Power. It took me forever. It was giving me everything but the car. If you get the car, you get everything. Like if you get this on a 20 draw, you get everything, right? I'm not that lucky. I have seen someone get that lucky. I am not that lucky. Like, as you can see, I said screw it and threw 10 into each of them. I got the shoes on Rainbow, which is just typical, because I absolutely despise Rainbow. Apple, I was kind of happy that I kind of got the hair, because I like this hairstyle. I have to admit, that hairstyle is really cute. That sort of pixie twin tail. I am over the moon that I managed to get Rainbow Powers outfit. And again, I got shoes, because I don't like these ones. I find my opinion about gacha games difficult to fully express within the confines of a reasonable TOS. Yes, I know. Gacha is a very predatory practice, but when it's done right, okay? When it's done well, it's done well. This game, I would say, is probably a 6 on my predatory to good factor. 10 being good, 0 being predatory. This is a 6, like it's a mid-ground. Because you can earn, like this one, for instance, this one's the blue. Like you won't be able to get a lot of the Forest Bell stuff, getting the free stuff, but you can earn the draws for free. You know, they do give you the ability to earn the premium currency for drawing these. But then they also always do some sort of blue heart draw, which again, it is a, what do they call it? Basically where if you draw, it goes up. And then you draw, it goes up. You know? So for instance, this one started at 30 and ended at, I think, 360, I think. Fucker dicked me around for the last one. Okay, honest question. If a game genuinely wants to be good and not predatory, is there any reason to make it a gacha at all? Wouldn't just work as money. That's it. That's the only reason that they have gacha, is to make their money. Like, free-to-play games make their money off of DLC, cosmetics, stuff like that. This game just chose to do a gacha system because they know they are going to make their money. You know, where... What's a good example? World of Warcraft had a cosmetic system that cost real money, right? Yes, you could choose exactly what you wanted and buy it for exactly how much it said it was going to be. But the chance of me getting this for $2 will always outweigh the fact that I could, in another game, buy this for $12. It's that thought process of, I will save money if I manage to get it on X rolls before I end up spending too much. A good example of another cosmetic system is Rust. Ooh, dangerous game. Very very hit or miss with if you get a good server, you can have some fun, right? But their cosmetic system is basically run on the Steam Marketplace. You can go to the Steam Marketplace right now and you will find Rust cosmetics for a set value, right? But Rust also brought in a gacha mechanic with their like little loot bag things that you can craft. And I think you can pay real money to get the crafting materials off the Steam shop or off their main website. So eventually it circles back to the way that free games make their money. You know, nothing's free. Nothing is ever free. If somebody says something is free, there's always a catch. You know, fucking furniture on the side of the road with a big free sign on it. Yes, it will probably be perfectly fine, but there was probably something wrong with it, or, you know, there's a reason why the person was getting rid of it. You know, be that it was too old, or they got something new and they wanted to get rid of it. Now day and age, people just throw it in the bin, which I find absolutely ridiculously stupid. Put it on the side of the road with a big free sign on it. At least somebody else could get some use out of it. But that's a topic for another time. But yes, when it comes down to it, it's the economics of... So, no such thing as a free lunch, huh? Yes. Pretty much. You know, there's always a catch with something, you know? And like I said, this game does give you the chance. I think it was... Yeah, here we go. So, if you did get the stars for the season collectibles, right? Because everything has a star rating of like 1 to 5. If you collect enough of the stars, you get the paid currency. Granted, it's a time-limited currency, so you'll probably only do 1 draws, or 2 draws, or 3 draws if you're lucky, you know? Play any instrument. I didn't know that was an actual weekly event. Place any fish into the fish tank, place any food in the home, repair the tool 3 times, die 5 times. No thank you. But yeah, then there was also like, this stuff, like the free stuff that you get for completing the weekly tasks, you know, or the Fashion Wave store, which is the event currency. You know, you can get cute things like this. Or the Battle Pass. Like, this is another way that they make their money. The Battle Pass is a really good modum operandus for games like this, because you get some stuff for free just doing the normal stuff, you know. But then if you want to get the premium stuff, like the skin for your collectible hammer or a new window and stuff like that, you've got to get the paid version, you know. And in the premium version, you even get the paid currency. So you might spend, I think the premium version of this was $5 US. $5 US, and this is not time limited ones either. This is keep it. This is you keeping it. So you're spending $5 to get 6 of them, and each draw is 6. So you're getting 1 draw just by completing the Battle Pass that you decided to pay $5 for, right? And here, at the very end of the Battle Pass, which only took me, by the way, only took me to week 3 to finish. Or was it week 4? I think it was week 3. But anyway, it only took me to week 3 to finish getting all of the stuff, because not only do they have rewards for doing this, like, you know, getting the Battle Pass currency here, but every one of these gives The Battle Pass currency. Done Mimo. A mobile game for the Denmachi anime. Didn't spend anything. Didn't even connect a payment method. Played on PC in an emulator. Did surprisingly well in PvP. Yeah. And that's what I mean. You don't have... If it is a good free-to-play game... Like, I know someone who's been playing this game, hasn't spent a dime on it, right? Hasn't spent a dime on this game. Still has some of the nicest looking furniture from the gachas. And even the game I walked away from in disgust because I realized caring about progress made me addicted to the dailies and weeklies. Felt predatory even without spending. I mean, these aren't too bad. Like, literally, I'd be doing these anyway. Like, for instance, catching the European fire insect. I'd be doing bug catching. I'd run around the map and catch it eventually. You know? Perform ice skating. I have my own personal ice rink now. The furniture. Like, I literally can make the furniture. Oh, my corn is done. I'm still waiting on my... What the hell is that? What is this? Okay. Dookie, apparently. I think that's my wheat. Yeah, because we've got the carrots. We've got the corn. Yeah, so that's the wheat. So I'm just waiting on my wheat now. Yeah, exactly. You know. But if you're doing it anyway, it's not really predatory. Like, if I wanted to make a sea lantern, right? I go and collect the resources, I build it, and oh hey, by the way, one of the dailies, you've got to go and give them a furniture. Yeah, it felt like an addiction mechanic. I mean, it's, how to put it, it's to build a habit, yes. But it's not to get you addicted, it's to get you to want to come and play. You know, it's if it does start to feel like a chore, then they've done dailies wrong, in my opinion. Because dailies should just, like I said, be something that you were going to do anyway. Like, I'd collect bamboo so I could feed, again, this is another feature that they have, that I could feed the animals. You know, the cute little animals that you can interact with on the map. You know, you can go and feed them food and shit in their little feeding trough. You know, I'd go and get some bamboo to feed the pandas. So that is a no effort sort of thing. Well, then you've got this one, which again, like I said, I'd be doing bug catching anyway. So I'd do that eventually. Ice skating is probably the only one where it basically said, do the event. You know, do the event hobby. Well, it's not even really a hobby, it's literally a dream. And another mechanic that they've got in this game is dreams. You know, if you want to be a writer, if you want to be a writer, you get progress and unlock, again, furniture options. Again, vastly limited furniture options. I will give you that. Or you unlock a different cover for the book that you create. Like currently I've got this one that I just unlocked. You know, and they've got goals to kind of reach. If I have one more person like one of the books that I wrote, I'll get 50 dream points. You know? Or the music. If I create music. Or if I play the drum set. When I buy the drum set, eventually. But the ice skating only just recently came out. And they've already got a dream system, which makes you want to go and do it because it unlocks different moves. Oh yeah, did I not show you that? Okay, hang on. So remember how I said the books? Like, these are not just for show. You can actually sit there and read a book someone built. Like, this is my own world. Like, if you're in the Discord, it's in the library. The full story is in the library under a Google Drive. I don't think we are able to talk too much about writing either. Earlier. True, I don't think I actually mentioned writing. I think I just said books, bedroom, entry. Yeah, anyway. So, this is the writing mechanic. So, you can write whatever you, well, within the TOS that they have for writing, because they do have a TOS, you know, for publishing, yada yada yada. It tells you at the start when you actually first get the writing hobby, because this game is for all ages. This game is for all ages, you know. So, yeah, you can't write a snuff novel. It will get knocked back. You know, there's been a few times where I think it was 4 and 3 got under review, as well as 6. I don't know why. I don't know what triggered the auto mod in this game to go get a mod to look at this. But as you can see, they're all clear. Like, I made sure there's nothing in it that is overly against TOS. Like, I know there's a few parts in that story that I'm going to have to admit, because there is a bit of graphicness to the story. But that's just how the world is. But, again, another limitation when it comes to the writing is it says 4,500 words. It's not 4,500 words, because if I get... Hang on, if I get the extract for... Up. Here we go. If I go into my document and grab the first part of my book, right? That I was actually writing at some point. I don't know whether I'll actually continue this one, because it was actually a fandom world version of another book series. Oh, okay. I'm actually awake for this for a change. Okay. Sorry, chat. I'm just going to have to cut that short real quick, because this is the first time I've ever actually been able to go to this event. Because usually I'm dead to the world and asleep by now. I do kind of feel bad, because... Not a quest, but a event. Like, it's a concert. So you'll see when we get there. Again, like I said, I've never been able to do this, because lately I usually go to sleep at like 8, 9 o'clock. So I'm usually asleep by this time, but today I just felt... Yeah, well, I just felt. But I've finally been able to actually see the event, like the Media Fall event, and I finally get to go to this. Like, I feel... Oh, here we go. Oh, that's right, the penguins. They got cured from whatever they were getting infected with. That's Bob. By the way, that's the furniture maker of the area. But yeah, certain times they'll have cutscenes like this. Oh, that's cute. But yeah, so that was a quest that I did a while ago, finishing, basically. I completely forgot about that. But anyway, so this is the event that I have never been able to go to. So this is a first for me. Concert souvenirs. Oh, cool. You can buy the glow sticks and shit. Granted, you don't need to, because I can tell you right now, you get them quite enough. But, this character here, she is the place that you spend most of your stars if you get a lot of resources. Like, if you're a resource gatherer, you will come here a lot. Or if you're an outfit nut like I am, buying the outfit quick swaps. You know, or buying a new picture frame. You only get these with her, but like I showed you before, in the actual paid shop you can get more. But the other thing... Oh, that's a new one. Sorry, ignore me. The other thing that you spend the stars on are the puzzles. So you've got a coin-based one, but then you've got a star-based one. So she's the person you go to get the puzzles when you unlock the puzzles, because you don't start with it. You will eventually unlock it, but you don't start with it. Okay, so what, pray tell, else is there in this place? I remember these. We had one at my primary school. Or, no, not my primary school. My kindergarten, basically. My preschool sort of daycare. Daycare, that's the word I'm looking for. You got the ice skating rink. You've got musical instruments. Oh, so this is where the band's going to play. Okay. Okay. I get it. Got it well decorated. The devs must have taken a hell of a lot of time to come up with this. Yes, let's get this, because now that I can actually do it, I might as well get it. See, you don't even need, like, normal skin color, by the looks of that. Sorry, I'll get off the ice skating rink. Not skating, I shouldn't be on the skating rink. But yeah, this also showcases what you can do with the actual event building material. Like, all of this is the event. I think the only thing that you can't get are, like, the ponds. I think. Don't know whether there's a pond you can get, but anyway. But yeah, so basically all we do now is wait for the timer to tick down, of course, the game doesn't let you auto start it unless you yourself. I'll save that for after, and I'll show you what I mean. But if you click this, you can kind of see all the participants and even invite people. You know, if you've got friends that you want to meet up with, you can invite them. And they'll actually get notified that, hey, the event is going and someone wants you to come, sort of thing. Excuse me, clearing my throat all the time. I am really phlegmy, aren't I? Oh, poor penguin, he's too hungry. I forgot to feed them before we came in. I should have done that. I knew I should have done that. I could have played with a penguin. Oh, somebody's playing an instrument. Ah, here we go. No. Who's playing the recorder? Ah, there you are. Evil person playing those annoying instruments. You know, this was another object. Oh, it should do. It, again, like I said, it's basically because I was eating cheese and drinking wine. Happy birthday. Yeah, that was a gacha item that I got lucky enough to get the tickets. I saved up the tickets and actually bought that one. I never managed to draw it on the actual gacha, which was the ice one. You know, this outfit and stuff like that. There was apparently a conductor's baton in the male version, which was kind of cute. But, ooh. Here we go. Any sort of action once, or take one photo. course, there's always going to be people that just give them some rope and they'll hang themselves. Concert bubbles have appeared. Okay. Oh, cool. So, sort of like fun little thank you for comings, basically. Yeah, it was actually cuter than I expected it to be. Granted, the random additional instruments weren't exactly what I'd call nice. They were very discordant, you know, slightly discordant on how they were playing. Day to you, little star, little star. No, that's a little lamb. This was white as snow. Alright, is that everything? Concert bubbles. Concert bubble show goes for 23 more seconds. I mean, that was really cool. Like, I'm glad I finally got to see one of these. Would I stay up again if I wasn't like a full half bottle of wine into my cups? Probably not. Okay, loud. We're gonna go back over here where it's quiet. Because holy crap, that was loud. Ooh, can I, no, I can't use it like the actual seat. Free performance goes for 14 minutes. Ugh. I mean, I've got to stick around for the actual reward. I've got to stick around for the actual awards. The rewards that come... Or do I? Because there's like 13 people have already buggered off. Oh, no, don't have to wait. Okay, I can leave. Leave the event? Yes. Well, like I said, that was nice to experience once. Would I do it again if I wasn't into a bottle of wine? Probably not. But it was still cute. It was still fun. Now, to show everyone what I meant by the event... What was that? Was that a... No, that was... Is that a different grasshopper? That's a mantid! Ah, okay, so you can only catch the mantid during the... Either during nighttime, or during a meteor shower. Huh. Yeah, exactly. If you had, like, to kill 20 minutes or 30 minutes to an hour, it's great, you know? Also, so many things I've probably missed because I can't stay up long enough. Also, there's probably fish. The fish I haven't caught are probably nocturnal as well. So, yeah. Anyway, the event that I'm going to show you, what I mean, is this. So, the Frostspore fishing event, you can start it yourself. You know, it'll cost you 2,000 gold, and you can start it, right? Like, boom, I've started the event. Whoopie-doo. See how I'd have to wait 9 minutes? Oh, no, I don't. I can hit start now. Basically, if you pay for it, yeah, you can join. Basically, if you pay for it, you can start it whenever you want. Hells to everyone else on the server, you can start it whenever you want. But I'm not going to waste this event. I'm going to let other people have the event if they want it. Alright. What I usually do in this event is I use the mermaid's perfume, which lets you auto-catch fish, right? And the mermaid fish attractor, which basically lets you create a small area that spawns 3 fish. It is the best way to get a constant flow of fish and a constant catch rate. Because if you do it normally, I'll show you on a normal fish. Yeah, here we go. If we do it normally, we throw out our fishing line, you know, we wait for the fish to take the bait. Okay, make a fool of me. Lonk. We wait for the fish to take the bait. There we go. And then we fight with the fish. So it's a pretty standard fishing minigame. You've got to watch your line's integrity. If it goes red, you've got to let it go out a little bit. Otherwise, it'll end up snapping and you'll lose the fish. There we go. Ooh, hell yeah, new record. Ugly ass fish. But yeah, so that's the regular fishing game, right? Now, with, like I said, with this. Hello, welcome, Mono. Mono, how are we? How was church? Was it alright? We just had a look at the event for the concert. As I was saying to chat, it's great to go to once. Would I do it again without a certain reason to? Maybe not. But so this is what the fishing attractor does. It sets up fish to kind of... It was okay. Yeah, well, it is church. It's not exactly what you call the most exciting thing in the world to go to, especially depending on what denomination you are. But we won't get into religion because that's a touchy subject, as worse than politics. But yeah, so with the perfume, you basically... Okay, so we've got all the people that are coming. Good. Start. Ah. So now we've got the perfume. I don't have to do the minigame. I just fish. Now, the perfume only lasts for about... I think it's a minute and a bit. Yeah, 2 minutes to a minute and a bit. So you do have to kind of judge how and when you use it. Because you've only got 4 minutes of the event. Come on. Oh, they've all got their fish. But yeah, the mermaid perfume costs the stars if you want the unlimited version. Or they cost, I think it's 2,000 or so coins for 10. Like, you've got 10 that you can buy at 2,000. Hang on, let me have a look. I don't really care about the event. I'm just showing you guys. So, this is the fishing store. As you sort of level up your hobby and stuff like that, more will unlock. You can get the bigger fish tanks and stuff like that. Like, you can only buy the large ones with the stars. And I think they refresh. Do they? No, fish tanks don't refresh. So once you buy them, they're gone. But as you can see, when you get the level that you unlock these, you get the 3,000 for the 10 that you can buy. That's at 25% off at the moment. Or then you can get the fish attractor for 2,000 for 10. Or you can pay the more expensive currency to get 100. And they refresh each week. So if you've gone through 100 of these, what the fuck were you doing? Because there is plenty of other things you could be using those stars on. Like furniture or clothing. If you're lucky, because the clothing and furniture options get quite samey after a while. Yes. Again, I do play this with a few of the weavers on the server. So if you do want to join me and level up our friendship level... Actually, Mono, this is a perfect opportunity. Could you... I don't know whether if you can... And if you're still here, that's great. I doubt anyone would waste their time fishing. Not that it's boring. Bird watching on the hand. Yeah, we already discussed how bird watching was kind of meh. And I'm all power to Mika for having it at level 6, but no thanks. I can't. I could not. But if you could, Mono, could you jump on and we'll show off the friendship system? If you can. I'm not going to say, you know, if you can't, that's fine, but... But yeah, the other thing with this game is you cannot talk normally until you become friends. So... I'll show you what I mean. There we go. So basically, if I chat, no one will understand that. Even though it's gibberish already, it will not show up as gibberish. It'll show up as squiggly lines in another language. Okay? Until you make friends. Once you make friends, then they can see what you're typing. The only way that you can see what other people are saying, to them it's just symbols. Thank you, Mono. That's a... Again, for those watching in the video, I am a quarter of a wine bottle down. So, logic and interesting things is, you know, brain does not work. Drink responsibly, kids. But the only way that you can talk to strangers... Ooh, I might actually just catch a few of these. Because these are the sharks. So remember how I said that certain events have to happen to get certain fish? This is one of those events. So if you can get to the extra phase of this event, you unlock the frost spore whale shark. See? And it's the only way to get the frost spore whale shark. So yeah, as you just saw, how it popped up orchids coming for you. Again, I think that's a bad translation error, because it's probably something along the lines of orchid is coming to town, or something, you know, something like that, because it always sounds very ominous when I hear and see stuff like that. But yeah, so the extra phase is how you get the frostspore shark, the frostspore butterfly that I showed you, the red one. A bit threatening, actually. Yeah, especially if you know, don't take it in the context of it being friends. But anyway, as I was saying about the talking, so the only way you could actually talk to other people is by picking up one of these chat with strangers coffee flags, right? And for 30 minutes, well, these ones are, I think, unlimited. But for 30 minutes, you can have proper talks, right? With actual strangers and shit. Don't speak your language? That's fine. Hit the translation button. Mightn't be a perfect 100% translation, but you can still understand people. This feature right here is a game changer, in my opinion. Because it lets me speak to someone who probably only speaks Japanese. Or lets me talk to someone who only speaks Filipino or Korean, you know, some other Asian language or the C server languages. Because we also get, for some reason, there are Afghanis, I think. I think that's Afghani, the one that I saw last time. Why they would be playing on the C server, I don't know. They're not that close to the C region, usually. I don't think. Granted, I'm playing on C server and I've got a ping of 395. So I could be wrong. The C server might be completely wrong server for what I actually want. But anyway, that's the coffee umbrella. You know? Oh, your best friend doesn't speak the language either? Click the little thought bubble. It brings up the same thing. And you will translate your friend talking. So even if the person who was a stranger becomes your friend and doesn't speak English, you can still talk to them because they have that fucking translate option. Yeah, okay, so it is me. Obviously, Australia doesn't seem to be good on the C server for some reason. Like, we're oceanic. So I don't know why it wouldn't count as being in the C server, because usually oceanic and C is like Japan, China, Korea, Philippines, all those sort of things. Yeah, especially with today, now day and age, where, and I know everyone bags on AI, don't kill me for saying this, but this day and age where we have AI that can do the translation for us, you know, we are nearly at the point, and I'm showing my age again, of Babelfish. You know, real-time translation with an intelligence that translates it in real time. So, you know, that's the sort of thing. But, again, sometimes devs just don't want translations. They want the rage that comes from two different people of different languages butting heads. I'm looking at you, League of Legends. There we go. I even completed my weekly doing that. Nice. Anyway, so that's events. So, like I said, you've got the bug catching, which is the normal bug catching. So normal bugs, not frost spore. You've got the frost spore one, which somebody just started. The fishing one for the frost spore that we just got. The sea fishing, the bird watching. And the two fun little activities that don't really have a hobby, but they're just sort of there and funny. Like the bubble popping machine is basically just, you know, the little gift icons that I got during the event for the concert with the presents in it? That's all that is. Running around a little inflatable thing popping bubbles. So it's really cute and sort of it's a great community of day event to do, you know? Have people keep track of how many they popped and then yeah. Sorry, lovely. No, I don't want to do the butterflies. I want to go... Oh, and another feature that they have in the game. Oh, so kind of a yeah, that one's the platformer. The yellow duck puzzle is pretty much a jump puzzle. And I think you do actually win something if you get to the top at a certain time and yada yada yada. I'm not good with jump puzzles. Fuck jump puzzles. They can stay there. And yeah, they do have platforming in the pop thing, but in the sense of like a kid's play thing, you know, it literally is just a kid's play area. Another feature that they have for friends, you see how all of these are kind of just little images of faces winking at you, right? Well, when you become a friend, you get to see your little friend's icon running around the map. So you always know that this is your friend. You know, you've got Orchid. And it'll always tell you where your friend's house is, because it'll have a house with a heart symbol showing you that that is where you have to go. So for now, Orchid, stay in the town. I'll use the bus to get to the area. Quicker. Itchy nose. Alright. Free ride. Also, another cool thing that I'll show you that you can do with friends is usually anyone can ride. Where are you? Oh, you're over here. Hello. Alright, so basically what the friend thing does is there's tiers of friendship, right? Or there's event things that you can do. As you level up, you'll get access to different emotes that you can do together. Like at the first level, you get this one, which is a high five, which is a high five. There we go. And holding hands. I won't do the holding hands because it's literally a forever thing and I can drag Orchid around all over the place. The next one that you get are the energetic high five and the shoulder bump. So if... show off that one. Again, I won't show off the shoulder bump because it is literally just bumping shoulders in a cutesy manner. Now, level 3 is where you can start sending gifts using the wrapping paper. So you'll do a little animation of, hey, look, a box. I've wrapped it with wrapping paper. And then Orchid will go, hey, yay! Like this. Yeah, exactly. Like, I'm going to have Orchid show me something that I need to find. And there. So when they open it, that happens. Thank you, Orchid, for doing that automatically. So, yeah, that is gifting, basically. And you can only gift records and stuff like that. Food sharing is another thing that you can do even if you're not friends. You saw me get the cup of coffee at the start of stream. So, you know, I'll give Orchid my... There we go. Black truffle, because it is nighttime. I've already had dinner, so I'll give him some dinner and I'll have the dessert. Yeah, I noticed that the stream delay is still quite fierce for even high, like, you know, all that sort of stuff. That is where Orchid is going to show me, because Orchid knows where that emote is for sale. So when you get to the next level of friendship after that is this one, which is sort of like a longer hug. You know, you've been friends for a long time, you see people, you do that, right? That's level 4. And you've also got the head pat, which is adorable. If Orchid wants to do the head pat, we can show them the head pat. But we just recently got to level 5, because Orchid was actually the... Mono Orchid was the one that actually showed me the game. Like, they introduced me to this game, and they are the reason I am addicted to this game. I will forever blame lovely Mono Orchid for how I get addicted to this game. But at level 5, we get the... I don't know what this one is. I think it's sort of like a special friendship handshake, I think, if I remember correctly. I'm glad you did too, honestly. I freaking adore this game. Yeah, so this is like the really cool friendship handshake you had as a kid, you know, that you had with a best friend. Then you have like holding onto the arm and I don't actually know what this one is. Orchid, could you show this one? I can't remember what this one is. Oh, that's right! It's Watch the Meteor Shower! How coincidental is the fact that we are just showing these off and happen to do it during a meteor shower? Like, yeah, that was cool. Yeah, but the other thing that they have are these. You unlock badges eventually. And basically you can put badges on your profile to show. We're facing the wrong direction though. Yes, unfortunately we are. That would have been perfect if we were facing the right direction to just get like that random achievement at the randomest time. But anyway, so the other thing that you can do as friends, right? Usually, as Mono will show, you can sit as a passenger on any two-seater object, right? So Mono's sitting on the bike, yada yada yada. But as a friend, Mono will be able to drive the bike, which is only something you can do as a friend. So you can't have random strangers nick your bicycle or move your car or anything like that. Now, if Mono would be so kind as to... Yes, he knows what we're doing. Yeah, so they can actually drive the actual vehicle around and move it. But now, if my lovely weaver, Mono Orchid, would take me to where I meant to spend these Starfall shards, I would be much appreciated. Because there is a secret, as I was saying before, there was a secret, pretty sure you can steal other people's bike. Really? I've never... We did that. No, we stole, a friend. We stole a friend's bike. Because I'm pretty sure it was Mika. Or one of the others. No? Oh, okay. Oh, was this before we got the tandem bike? Because I know there's a tandem bike we can borrow from the server. But anyway. I got in a random tree. But yeah. So, as I was saying earlier this stream, there is a secret merchant that only appears during certain weather events. So, for instance, the meteor shower, there is a merchant variant. Like, it's the same woman. So during Starfall, as you could see, there was that little green mining node, right? You collect them, and then you go and give it to the merchant, which will have specific things related to... There she is. She will have specific things related to that weather that she's in. So, for instance, Doris at the moment has meteorite stuff. So if you collect enough meteorite starfall shards, you can get the furniture. Rain, please. Still English. So yeah, you can get the starfall shards. Or sometimes she'll have special emotes, like Monarch Orchid showed off the Wish Upon a Star emote. So that's what you can do, and there's all different colors. Well, all different colors. There's pink, yellow, turquoise, green, and purple. But each of them has an exact copy of what each of them has. So, for instance, there's 7 white ones, right? If I got 20 of them, I could get the meteorite bathtub. You know? The white starfall shards are the only ones that you can trade into the different color. So if you had like, for instance here, I got 12, you know, and I want to get the meteorite bathtub. Alright? I can spend all of the 7 that I've got, and I'm 1 short. Of course I fucking am. But yeah, you see what I'm getting at. Like, if you wanted to get that, you would get all the different colors for all the different other things, but white would be the one that you'd want to get a lot. Most expensive bathtub in the world, besides the ones you pay with stars. Yes, 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 yes. Now, Doris shows up in different places on the map during different weather events, selling different things. So, for instance, on a rainy day, she'll be in the artist alley selling the recipe for the roll cake and the sugar for that roll cake. That's it. On a rainbow day, she will be selling a rainbow emote. Rain and snowfall, she so... Yeah, thank you, Orchid. But on sunny day, like rainbow days, which are an actual event... So, there. So Wednesday, there's going to be a rainbow day. Rainbow days give you boosts to your collection ability. So if you go out and resource harvest, you can have a chance of getting more. She sells the ingredients in rolls in rainbows. Eh? She allows sell the ingredients. Anyway, I think there was a typo there. She allows, sells the ingredients for rolls in rainbow. There we go. She also sells the ingredients for rolls in rainbow. Yeah. The ingredients for the rainbow roll that we are talking about are this. So you see how we've got the original roll cake? That'll just be if you use 2 different types of icing. But if you use the 2 of the same icing, so violet sugar, 2 of, you'll get a violet roll cake. If you have an indigo sugar and you make 2 of them, you'll get the indigo roll cake. So that's how you get the roll cake, you have to meet Doris and get the different sugars. Alright, ooh. Is that always there? I can actually get the goddamn bathtub. Heck yeah. The bathroom to the share house, the rented house, needs a bathtub. Well, it needs a lot of things in the bathtub area, but... yeah, it's this color. There we go. Bathtub. Aha! I've got a toilet in there. I've got a sink. I could do with a shower, but then again, if you have a bath... no, because some people do like having showers instead of baths. Starfield ceiling light. Ooh, I bet you that looks like those little stickers you had as a kid that you stuck all over the walls to have, like, stars. The glow-in-the-dark stars. Ooh, that is a lovely green, actually. Anyway. Ba-ba. Changed clothes. Yeah, but the light is awful. Oh, damn. That's unfortunate. But yeah, so that's Doris. She is a NPC that does sell things on random weather days. She doesn't sell anything on sunny days. She doesn't even show up, to my knowledge, on sunny days. We've just got Orchid quick changing in the back. Oh, actually. That's so cute. That's something else that I need to warn you as well. You don't unlock the quick change. Like, you don't unlock this until you get your collection of clothing puzzle pieces to 800. Now, that might seem like a big thing. Like, you know, I've got a lot of premium clothing, and you might be thinking, oh, that means I have to spend money. No. Because you get puzzle pieces for this, and it was just for the snow event, doing the quests and stuff. So much coin. Yeah, well then there's this. That was a daily life. Flower Seed Dream. Key. Where is it? Ah, here we go. New life log. So when you first start the game, you'll get this. The new life log. If you complete enough of these, you will get the clothing. So you'll always get clothing somehow. Now, the other thing... where'd Orchid go? Anyway, Orchid's vanished. I don't know whether they logged out or if they... nope, they're just probably mining meteorite. Ooh. I know we drove past one. When we were coming to Doris. It was near the otter feeding pen. Actually, while we're here, oh, yeah, that's somebody else we probably should introduce people to. This is Albert Jr. This is where you come to sell your items. So, for instance, if you do a lot of farming, like I do, you will get the coins. So this is how you make your coin. Now, I've been playing long enough that I can make 26k like that, you know? Cabbages take 8 hours to make. So having this many cabbages, you can understand that I spent a long time grinding out cabbages. But they give 10 XP to the hobby, so it's worth it if you're just jumping on, jumping off to boost your actual hobby rate. The other one, Real time, no? Yeah, real time. 8 hours real time. You can get, like, there is, like this, the quality fertilizer. It's something similar to what I'm talking about. There are another type of fertilizer that lets you speed the time up. Now, it was back here, Orchid. My voice just broke for the 3rd time this stream. Here it is, on me. Growth booster, that's it. So yeah. Growth booster comes in 3 different types. You've got the 15-minute one, the hour or half hour, and then an hour is the next one. So this is another thing. Orchid, just stand there for a sec and show the axe to show examples. Because we were talking about the gacha system. You see how Orchid's got the gourd? He didn't spend money to get that. He just used the blue stars to get it, the blue hearts. But the other thing that you can get are skins for your tools. So, for instance, Orchid's got the axe, but I've got the Forest Bell broom. I've also got the air hammer that you get from the Frostspore event. I've also got this one that I got from the Ice event gacha. I would have loved to have got one of these. Any one of these would have been made me happy. You know, I even got the snowflake watering can, which you can get for free. I must have pressed the button. Where did I leave off? I might have sneezed and then accidentally muted my mic. But yeah. Orchid has got the... You noticed my tablet, I think. Did I swear? Did I catch me swearing, or did it cut me off before then? Did I subconsciously cut myself off? Okay. I didn't swear? Okay. But yeah, no. Okay, good. So I must have accidentally pressed the button when I was swearing and sneezing at the same time. But that tablet is like a 4% drop in the... I think it's the Frost Bell? Is it the Frost Bell? Wait, how did you... Oh no, it's the men's. It's the men's. That's why. It's the men's. I'm looking at the girls going, why am I not finding shit? Yeah, there it is. So this is the... You got the exchange shop. Ah. Okay, it's not that expensive actually. Ticket-wise, I'm still not spending my tickets because there'll be another event gacha and I want to use those tickets. Yeah. But, as I said before, you can spend money on the gacha, or you can do what Mono done and probably saved up the gacha currency and did a 10 draw all of a sudden because they had enough gacha money, you know, saved up. Or they did a few 1 draws and got enough tickets from the 1 draws to get the item. But to show you how much it does cost... Saved? You know what I mean? It costs 600 red hearts if you want to force a 60 for a 10 draw. Now, 60 hearts, again, no, 600 hearts, sorry. 600 hearts is $11, basically. I've spent a lot of money. But it was worth every penny. So yeah, I haven't spent, well, yes, I have spent a lot, but it's been good fun, and that's the main part of games like this. Now, the other feature that I want to show everyone is the animal interact. Now, you remember how I said, oh, I'd just go and get bamboo to feed the pandas, right? Here we go. I've fed the otters. So the otters are now fed. So if I come up to one of the little guys, I can offer them a snack. Now, they're not going to always say yes. Oh, they like mono better. Aww. So yeah, they do cute things. Come on, please? Okay, fine. You don't like me. But I've got photos of, where is it? Here, bunny. It's because I fed them the favorite. Oh, so it does give a friendly boost. Okay, that makes sense. But yeah, so there's me petting the bunny. And then there's me petting the ferret. But I'm kidding, it's only XP. Ah. What do you want? No, I don't want to do the bug cunt. But yeah, so basically, when you feed them, you get hearts, as you saw. You unlock different levels of bonds, so you unlock different things that you can do. Like, level 2, you get patting. Level 3, you get the little statue. Level 4, I don't know. I've got nothing at level 4 yet. Level 5, they do the shake hands emote. And level 6, they do a hug. Level 7, they do a hug. I really don't think I'm getting to those two anytime soon, because I keep forgetting. But yeah. Okay. I thought I saw a new butterfly, but it's just the cabbage wing again. Oh! Orchid, orchid. You can show off the ones you have at level 3. Oh, yeah. I've got the pandas, so let's go to the pandas. Orchid, you want to come with? Jump on. Oh, wow. It's really pretty when you're actually at the location. That one. There we go. Couple of photos. But yeah, that is actually really cool that they added not only like a mechanic, but just a beautiful visual effect. Hello, Julie Lollops. Julia Lollops. Nice to see you. Wonderful to see you. Nice to see you. I am your mother. I will get it right. I've had half a bottle of wine, so pardon the stutter. Hello, hello, and welcome. I am your Baroness, Mother of Spiders, Gwen. It's lovely to see you. Nice to see you. Lovely to see you. But, as I was saying, it is lovely that a game developer Sure. What can you tell me? But yeah, it's amazing that the game developers actually put in a beautiful graphic effect to go along with the actual starfall weather. You know, I'm in the 7th grade. Sorry. Not a child-friendly stream. Please come back when you're 18. I don't have any of my moderators. I don't know what to do. Well, I mean, this has been child-friendly-ish, I think. So I just gotta be a little bit more aware. But yes, I don't know what you do there. But yeah, I think this is everything that I wanted to show everyone in chat. I don't think I've missed anything. And if I have, there's always another stream. So, for now, For now. For now, I will send you on... Well, no, I won't. Actually, I won't bother raiding into anyone. But for now, I will bid you all a very fond farewell. And I hope you enjoyed my semi-sober stream. I hope you have a wonderful rest of the evening. Goodbye.